Here is a conceptual framework that will help you understand the life course approach to health. There are two main variables that you could see in this framework. One is functional ability, and the other is intrinsic capacity. You would notice that there are listed the different types of cohort, or meaning the age groups that a person goes through in life. You would also notice that functional ability would typically progress and then decline at older adulthood. This is the same principle that you would notice with intrinsic capacity. However, there is a difference between the trajectory of functional ability and intrinsic capacity. You would notice that functional ability may remain a bit higher compared to the intrinsic capacity, which zeroes in the end. Why is this the case? Functional ability are relate Functional ability consists of your capacity to navigate life independently depending on your age. So, for example, as a child, one of your functional ability would be to play and to converse with another person. As you mature, you're able to be independent of others to perform various tasks and so forth. Intrinsic capacity is most related to your biological capacity. Hence, you would notice that as a person reaches older adulthood and near death, this capacity goes to almost zero. Now, I'd like to highlight this margin of difference between functional ability and intrinsic capacity. A person's functional ability may remain higher than his or her intrinsic capacity depending on the mitigations that are available for that person. What are these mitigations? It could be the social, environmental, and systemic support that are available for that person. Hence, a society that has a full program for people in adulthood or older adulthood phase will definitely have a more a better exercise of intrinsic capacity and functional ability compared to a person who is living in a society without support for older adults. Meaning, to emphasize more, a person in a country, like let's say a global north country, a richer country, which has all the medical health services support for older adults, can have more chances in prolonging his or her life and living the highest potential that he or she could have while being at that age. This is how you understand what we call as life stages, all life stages approach.